subscribe, I'll take you for a ride in my animal school. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Animal School. This week we are going to be looking at how we are improving the premises here at Animal School. I will be showing you a lot of the birds that we have here at Animal School, both the pet birds and the wild birds. And Banjo and I will be teaching you how to draw a chicken.
Don't drop it.
At least we will be trying to teach you. And I'm going to be spending a bit of time in my allotment where I'm trying to grow food for the animals. Today the weather is sunny, and that means that a lot of animals are here in the field enjoying their best life. One of the things I'm particularly proud of at the moment is that the giant rabbits can now exercise daily in the field. This means they get up to a certain amount of mischief, but I think you'll agree there can't be a nicer way to keep them. And I have some even bigger plans. What I ideally want to create is to mesh the entirety of this field, so that not only will the big rabbits be able to exercise in it, but the smaller animals, the small rabbits, the guinea pigs and the tortoises will as well. It would be a hugely expensive job if it wasn't for the fact that we've got so many of these mesh cages lying around that we can actually cut up and use to dig into the ground so the tortoises won't dig their way out. And so, while I was watched by a flock of pigeons, I began to tidy a vast amount of cages and enclosures people have given me over the years, and I haven't known what to do with it. I've had no time. I'm really messy, so I have just shoved it all in there. But we're having a shuffle round here in the yard, so fun. We're going to be clearing the dunk shed. So it's just one of those things you have to get on with. It's not pretty, and no one else is going to do it, so I guess I'm just going to have to... Oh, there's just so much stuff. Some of this could be useful, I suppose.
This is why I don't need any more tanks or cages, Tar. Seem to get a lot of things donated. And I genuinely believe there's probably exactly the right amount of everything I need to set up the animal school. And I will be asking for things as and when they come up, if I need them. Oh, but it got silly, really. Managed to stab myself in the back with some metal.
What do you think she's up to? I don't know, Beatrix. She's a strange one.
That really needs repainting. Maybe with a pigeon on it.
We're still finding bits of metal to fence in our animal field, so please watch this space.
Okay. Does that look like a good place to be? Does it? Rah?
And on with the show. Introducing our first bird.
How the hell did you get in here?
This is Spikelet.
See, Spike's the kind of guy that cannot be penned. There's one small gap in the chicken pen. And he finds it. Get out, Spike! Out! A lot of people think that cockerels just crow in the morning. Believe me, Spike crows all day long. And anywhere he can get to, which is pretty much anywhere.
Don't fence me in.
So, Spike is not a pigeon, Spikelet, but he seems to think he can eat the food as well. You see all the little sparrows? Oh, they're adorable. I didn't know I was feeding sparrows.
And let me introduce you to the second bird. This is Granny. And Granny has been following me pretty much all day, haven't you, love? She followed me when I went to feed the llamas up the top of the field this morning, made her way across the cracks. She just followed me into the guinea pig enclosure when I was trying to clean and stood in the way. And before you even think it, Granny is not Christmas dinner. I do not eat turkey. She is my friend and a good soul, and one of the few people that will listen to my singing. If you're feeling sad, just make like a turkey. Don't you worry, just be like the turkey. If you need to sit down, just sit down like the turkey. She'll follow you around all day. Oh, I want
wanna dance with a turkey. I wanna feel some heat with a turkey. Oh yeah, I wanna dance with a turkey. With the turkey who loves me. Yeah, I wanna She's gone.
She sometimes listens to my singing.
Hey kitty.
So as you can see, I've been busy digging. So we got the greenhouse off a free cycle and it had loads of broken panes of glass. So Tam's thoughtfully cut up plastic and filled in those holes. So the greenhouse is now working. We've got seeds in there. And then we've dug the soil here so that it's ready to plant seeds. Seeds that will be the food that my animals are going to eat. And they're going to help me make it too. Poo! It's amazing stuff. So when the animals eat the food that you kindly donate, they then turn it into poo for me. And when I clean it out, it goes here on our muck heap. Now, the muck heap has been here for many years and has built up to quite a size. But underneath the straw and recent poo is quality manure, which we're going to use to fertilise the allotment gardens. So the animals' poo is then going to be used to grow the food that the animals will then turn into more poo. You see, a wonderful circle of poo. And the birds still look on with some wonderment. I have so many birds here, I'm going to have to do more episodes on them.
I also feed the crows. Sometimes I give them scraps, other times I give them wild bird nuts.
And despite having 120 animals, these wild ones that come and feed are some of my favourite that I look after. What birds do you feed in your garden? They may well give you joy while we're on lockdown.
So Arnold and I were very impressed by all the drawings that you were sending in to me. Some of these drawings just blew me away, so I'm going to put some pictures of them up now. As you might remember, we learnt how to draw a guinea pig and then we learnt how to draw a snake. So the pictures that I've received, I'm going to be sharing with everyone. This week I'm going to show you how to draw a chicken. So, same thing again, if you would like to send me your drawings, please do so to the above address. And I will include them in next week's animal school video.
So this week's animal is going to be a chicken. Oh, right. Was that a smart thing to do? So this week's animal is going to be a chicken. Now, we were looking at Spikelet a lot today. With birds, I quite often like to start with the eye. So let's all start with the eye. And do a little dot like that. There's his eye. Now, yeah, it's cute, isn't it? Our birds need a beak. And beaks, they do change shape according to what species of bird we're looking at. But with a chicken, it's quite a nice triangular shape like this. Oh, it's very simple. We want to divide it in half. And there is our chicken's beak. Okay? So what we want to do is do a head on here, but instead of making it completely round, we're going to do a little bit of a flat bit on top when we go down to our head. Now, male cockerels have this thing called a crest. You don't have one because you're not a chicken. So the crest of our cockerel goes up in a sort of wiggly couple of M shapes almost, like so. And because he's a male chicken, he has a bit of wattle coming down like this as well. Okay, so he's looking feisty as ever. So what we want to do is take this line here and we're going to do a big round sort of circular shape because he's got a real angle. That's why he's called Spike, because the tail goes up. We're going to do some kind of snake type shapes here, which are going to form the basis of our cockerel's lovely tail that he has. So his tail feathers are enormous, which is why he likes to show them off, and he's going to be like this. And then we're going to take, yeah, I am clever, and then we're going to take his neck and follow the neck round. We're going to give his body down here. We're going to pop a couple of legs in there. Okay, so wings. Now every wing I find I tend to draw the same. We're going to go and draw half the wing first. So we draw to these feathers like this. This is another M shape. And then I'm going to carry on the second part of the feathers, drawing them separately to give a different angle there. Those are the primary feathers and the secondary feathers. Banjo, can I just show on your way? We've got secondary feathers sort of going around here, and we've got the primary feathers, which are the long ones, which go down at the bottom. So he's going to have some fluffy feathers here, which are essentially at the top of his legs that go on. And then we're going to divide some straight lines, which are where his feet are. And all birds, or like chickens, have 3 feet going forward, 3 toes rather going forward, and then they have another toe at the back. So we're going to do those 3 toes. That's 1 like a big sausage, 2 like a big sausage, 3. Wasn't that exciting? We'll do that again. 1, 2, 3. But they also have 1 at the back, and that one at the back is longer. So he's going to come out like that. So our chicken Spike here is missing some claws. We're going to add the claws at the bottom. So right here we've got some claws that go off. Okay, it might look a little bit like a bear, but why not?
So don't be shy, have a go at home, and please send your drawings to lindsayjocross@gmail.com.
Got nothing to say to our... You are a parrot! Good boy! Are you a chicken? No. You're a parrot. You're a very clever boy.
I consider Animal School a community place where we can share pictures of our pets and stories. So please send me anything you'd like me to include in this video, and I will do my best to do that for you. Send me any questions you have about the animals, and I can do my best to answer those questions too. And until next week, remember, if you're interested in nature, you will never be bored.